These are the top 5 TikTokers who are currently rotting in prison. Starting off at number 5, we have Heron. This young TikToker amassed over 2 million followers on the social media platform, but made a terrible judgment call that earned him a very lengthy prison sentence. Back in 2018, Heron was participating in an illegal street race in Tampa, Florida, with his brand new Ford Mustang that he had just received as a high school graduation gift. He was traveling at speeds of over 100 miles per hour when he lost control of his vehicle and struck a mother and her young daughter, who both sadly lost their lives in the tragic incident. Heron was arrested immediately following the incident, and 3 years later, he was handed a 24-year prison sentence for his deadly crash that took 2 lives. And some people actually had the audacity to start a petition online to have Heron freed from prison. Because apparently he was too cute for jail. Needless to say, the state of Florida wasn't buying it, and his sentence will not be reduced anytime soon. At number 4 is Lena Mukerji. This lifestyle TikToker who goes by Lena Mukerji on social media was documenting her travels through Bali, Indonesia, when she made a cultural mistake that had serious consequences. While most people like to show off the famous beaches and spas in Bali in their travel videos, Lena decided to share a food vlog showing off some of the local cuisine. The TikToker filmed herself eating pork skin, but unfortunately she made a terrible judgment call when she said in the name of God in Arabic before eating her meal. This action was greatly frowned upon in Indonesia because eating pork is forbidden in Islam, which is the country's dominant religion. While Mukerji identifies as Muslim herself, she stated that she just wanted to try pork out of curiosity. However, the country took great offense to her video and handed her a 2-year prison sentence for her spreading misinformation aimed at inciting hatred against religious beliefs. Lena was then charged with a 2-year prison sentence for her spreading misinformation aimed at inciting hatred against religious beliefs. She was also forced to pay a fine of over $16,000. Number 3. Mahk and Bukhari. Mahk, or Maya as she referred to herself on social media, was building up quite the name for herself on TikTok, where she had amassed over 100,000 followers in a short time. Maya would regularly have her mother Ansreen make guest appearances in her videos, and the two were starting to become minor celebrities online. However, things took a turn for the worse after Ansreen informed her daughter that she was having an affair with a 21-year-old man who was now blackmailing her, demanding that she pay him the money he spent on their dates, or he would tell her husband about the affair. Well, Maya's mother clearly had no intention of paying this back, and she and her daughter came up with a plan to get back at her side lover. The Bukharis lured the man and his friend to a parking lot where they ambushed him and sent him fleeing in his car, starting a deadly highway chase. The Bukharis attempted to ram the man off the road before he eventually crashed and lost his life, and Maya and Ansreen were both charged with vehicular manslaughter. Number 2, Amna Fahad. Fahad became a bit of a social media sensation in the Middle East for her videos where she danced to popular Iraqi pop songs. However, things are much more conservative in Iraq, and the country announced earlier this year that they would be targeting decadent content on social media that went against Iraqi morals and culture. A special government team scours the deepest corners of social media, looking for any content created by Iraqi citizens that could violate their laws, and sadly for Fahad, her tight-fitting clothing and dance moves fell under this category. Fahad became one of many Iraqi citizens who were deemed to be violating Iraqi morals on social media, and she received a 6-month prison sentence for creating her light-hearted videos. While the sentencing thankfully wasn't that long, it definitely meant that Fahad's career as a social media influencer in Iraq was seemingly over. Number 1, Mizy. The British TikToker, whose legal name is Bakari Bronze Ogaro, has been arrested on several occasions now for violating various laws. Mizy was initially arrested for filming a video of himself entering a stranger's home without permission and was charged with trespassing. While he was initially fined and issued with a criminal behavior order, the TikToker was arrested again 2 days later for more controversial videos where he filmed himself entering someone else's property. It turns out that Mizy had broken into homes on numerous occasions, and had also entered a stranger's car claiming that it was his Uber that he had ordered. While he has also posted other content where he was simply causing public disturbances for no reason. Mizy's breaking and entering videos are what really landed him in trouble with the authorities and has landed him in handcuffs on multiple occasions.